All right.
Hello, Sky.
Hello, TLBs. Hello, Snow. Will you come back and visit me? Of course I would. Guys, how many questions are there? Rainy day thing to follow. All right. That was interesting. We got some sliders. All right. Now we can start the game. Cry! TLBs. Rainy day thing to follow. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hello, Nisha.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to
Hello,
push
OPEC.
and in what order.
Hello,
This
Red
is
Girl.
what employee
Welcome.
427 did every day of every month of every year.
Okay.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every
You've been
moment
noticed,
of
Cat
it
Vincent. You've been noticed.
as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
All right, Stanley.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
All right, Kate.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
We've seen this already.
Shocked.
Did we
frozen
did we
solid,
restart the game? Like, what's
Stanley
going
found
on?
himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
Maggie,
he got up
thank you
from
for the
his
cloud
desk
bread.
and stepped out of his office.
All right, chat.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
So,
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
we
simply
went-
missed a memo.
This way last time, and then we went this way. We went to the right.
Nisha gifted Rose on
Nisha, thank you for the
TikTok.
26
Stanley came to a
roses.
set of
Thank
2
you.
open doors. He entered the door on his
Prince,
own.
thank you to follow. All right. What door? What door? I played that game last night. You're right, Cat. We didn't beat it. Oh, no. Sounds like Stanley went to work on him again. Go left, says Kayla. Many went to freaking 51 roses. Yum, 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 yum. Wait, you don't eat roses. All right, so we haven't gone left, so this is...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
My boss's office. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively. Resent coworkers. All right, that sounds about right. Synergize core value expenditures. All right. Interslice. Broom closet. Hey, we got a broom closet here, guys. Should we check out the broom closet? Yeah, okay. All right, let's do it.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing
What,
here.
Berserk?
So he turned around and got
Yo,
back on
membrane.
track.
Thank you for the raid, membrane. All right.
There was nothing here. No choice to make. No
Only
path to
one
follow,
broom.
Just an empty broom closet.
Yeah, just one
No
broom.
reason to still be here.
I'm staying here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
I'm
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA. I'm staying in this broom closet, man. Chicken butt? All right, thank you, bro, for the chicken butt.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Hi, Skylar.
Hello, Vic. Hello, Angel Apple. I'm just gonna hang out in this broom closet until something happens.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Should I leave or should I just
Maybe
stay?
to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Silly, you knew exactly what he was going to say? Damn. Broom.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
This is my
Also,
favorite
Stanley
ending.
is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Hey! No, I'm not.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet,
I'm dead.
explored it a bit,
That
and were just
narrator
about to
is
leave
mean.
because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Yo, we're getting dark now.
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
Hello, Katie.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please
Vanek,
remove
thank you
their
to follow.
corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video games.
Simon, thank you to follow.
So that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
You can't trick me. I'm not stepping out into that hallway. I want the broom closet ending. You think that's it? Bye-bye, Kate. Leave? Think I should leave now? Stay? I don't think anything's gonna happen now. It seems pretty devoid of any narration right now. He usually would talk by now. Think he's testing us? Leave and step back in. Give it a minute. I think we did give it a minute.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the... You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
All right. I think you just gave up on me, man. You just gave up on me. Maybe I have to leave. Okay. No, he's not talking. No, I think he gave up on me. He gave up on me. I don't think there's a broom closet ending. I did step back in. He's just chilling out. All right, chat. Should we go up or down?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we can go upstairs to the boss's office or we go downstairs. Care Bear says down. Everyone else is saying up. We'll go with Care Bear on this. Yo, what the heck? A little spooky down here. Okay, well, the parking garage. Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously
it's
out of
looping.
existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream."
Yeah, it's all a dream. It's gotta be all a dream,
Stanley
guys.
felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And when he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course,
hello, D.
This was not a dream. How could it be?
Back with the res?
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility
hello,
for
Rambly.
himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Are we going to wake up back in the office?
This dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
Hello, Betty.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Wait, we woke up.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Katie with the 50 roses. Thank you, Katie.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? Mariella
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was in...
Wait. Betty finally decided to get Discord. Thank you, Betty, for joining the Discord. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you're enjoying Discord. I've been using Discord, I don't know, 7 years now or something crazy like that. I love Discord. It's my favorite place to chat. Honestly, I love Discord. It's like the only messaging app I use, actually. I don't have an Apple, so I don't have like the messaging app. And most of my family's on like Facebook, and I don't like to use Facebook.
Interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Oh my God.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was
I wish I was like her.
this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this. So,
Chat, who's got a good handle on reality here? Let me know in the comments.
it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she...
I like to think I know what reality is about. You know what I mean? I seem to be planted 2 feet on the ground. I don't believe in any new age crystals or ghosts and goblins. They're not real.
She turned and ran.
You got yelled at for being too realistic. Yeah, that's right, Minnie. Let's do it. Reality doesn't exist. That's right. We're not really here right now. You know what? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whoa.
Hi, Skylar. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Jolly. Look at this. We got a new content door. I don't know if I want to go this way yet. I don't know if I want to go that way. Let's go play the old content first. Yeah, let's go just bypass that door for a sec. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, we'll work our way up to that.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door.
All right, so I'm going to not go down this time. We're going to go up, and then you guys can keep on making the choices for me, okay?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Where's everybody?
Wave of disbelief. Stanley decided to go up to
Okay,
his
no
boss's
broom
office,
closet.
hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's this? Executive bathroom. Whoa! I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. Extreme bathrooms? All right.
Gifted Rose on TikTok.
Rosie! Gifting 100 Rosies. Thank you, Rosie. 103 Rosies. Yo, there's nothing in this crapper, man. It's a nice dam. I'm building a dam, damn it. All right. Is there a bathroom ending? Oh, what's this? It's an office. All right, we got a door over here. Can we go this way? Oh, yes. Wait. There's 2 doors. Which way should we go? Can I go in this way? Oh, there's an elevator. All right. Wait, can we go down the elevator? All right, chat. Pick the direction. Should we go into the boss's office, or should we take the elevator?
On TikTok.
Right or left, guys? Right or left? Alabaster, thank you for the 39 roses. Thank you. Boss's office, right or left? Right or left? Okay, we got a lot of rights. Ooh. Okay, no, we're going to the boss's office. All right.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
So we're following the main narrator right now.
Behind the boss's desk, guarding the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping
Alabaster.
from him.
Gifted
And so the
donut
boss
on
had assigned
TikTok.
Thank you for the donut, Alabaster.
pin number.
Hee.
2845.
2845.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. So, I guess maybe I should just follow what he says. Like this is like the main narration path. So maybe we should just do it. 2845.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Quiet.
Trying to yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Villain, taking the follow. In less than 6 months, you'll be 18. All right. In 6 months, happy birthday. All right, so we got an elevator here. I think we just go down it. Yeah, we just go down the elevator. We're like in the back rooms now.
Gifted paper crane on TikTok.
Thank you, D, for the paper crane. Gotta love my Michael. I keep on forgetting left those sounds on. Raven, thing to follow.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
Hello,
as though
Sonny.
he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature
Leave
of
the sounds on, really?
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yo, where are we now, man? Where?
Stanley walked
Whoa!
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Hi,
Facility.
Skylar. How are you doing tonight?
Doing great, Jennifer. How you doing? Mind control facility or escape? You think you'll go insane if an invisible person is narrating everything you do? Yeah, I mean, me too. But you know what, guys? We all live in a computer right now. Mind control. All right, let's just, since we're going mind control, let's just do everything he says and see where the game leads us. Wait, we've seen the spoiler for this already. Yesterday, guys, we went down a wrong path and we saw a spoiler.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yep.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay, let's go figure out what this is all about. We'll see how deep. Oh, wait. Cameraman.
Now the monitors jumped
Whoa!
to life.
That guy
Their
was
true
fired.
nature revealed.
Rip.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I'm employee number 3645. Toaster Tom, take the follow. Yes, that's right, guys. I used to have an employee number. I don't anymore. I'm a free man. My only employee now is Google. Whoever runs Google, man, I guess it's like one big computer.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to
And
believe
TikTok.
it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been
Hello, Brittany.
manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
No!
He refused to believe it.
That's
He
right.
couldn't accept it. His
Never.
own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
What the hell is
Was
this?
the proof, the heart of the operation.
Hello,
Controls
Sky.
labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content.
Hello, Morbid.
eating,
Welcome, Morbid.
Working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Wait, what do I do
And
here?
as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided
Control-
that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
So dark here.
For he would dismantle the controls once and
Hey,
for
it's
all.
the inside out room.
It's the end. Wait, this is inside out room? Dismant. Wait, there's a 1, there's a 2. They do nothing. I mean, there's like colors everywhere. Oh my god, what do I do here? I can't go up there yet. Okay, I guess we go to the facility power room. We're gonna turn the power off once and for all, man. Awaiting input. You love this game? So do I,
And when
dopamine.
at
Thank you for
last
the
he
right
found the
dopamine.
source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
On or off, chat? Should I turn it on? Turn it off. Yeah, I guess turn it off. Is that it? Hello, Max and Cheese. You got off Red Dead?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
How long have I live for?
Yes.
A few hours.
He had won. He had
Yes!
defeated
Game
the
over, guys.
machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
The door's opening.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Wow.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
It's pretty out there.
And that was all he needed to know.
What kind of door is
It was
this?
perhaps
I want to see what the building looks
only
like.
thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I gotta see what this building looks like.
Stanley
it won't let
felt
you
the
look at
cool
it!
breeze upon his skin.
Damn it!
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yo, Evie, welcome. You really miss Plunger, Cameraman? Do you miss them all? Yes, I do, Bushio. If that's your name. Alright, so that was like the cop-out ending, I guess. I'm gonna call it the cop-out ending. Listening to everything he has to
All
say.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content? No. This time, my friends,
When Stanley
we're
came
gonna
to a
try
set
the
of two
escape.
open doors,
We're gonna
he
try the
entered the
escape,
door
see what
on his
happens.
left.
I'm gonna try to... Okay. If you guys are into it, I'm gonna try to find
Yet there was not a
every
single
single
person here
branching path in this
Feeling
game.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Alright.
decided to go up to his boss's office.
Every
Coming to
single
a
branching
staircase,
path.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Turn the button on next. Yeah, maybe we could do that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once
2,
again stunned to discover
4,
not
6.
an indication of any human life.
What was it?
What
2,
could it mean?
8,
Stanley wondered aloud
4,
to nobody. He began wildly tearing
9.
through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking
What was it-
behind
what was the number?
paintings, desperate for
2,
clues to
9,
his situation. But his attention was
4,
caught
5.
by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its
2,
purpose be?
8, 4,
In
5.
fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Hey! Oh no, New Age music. God damn. Oh, bro, come on. Come on.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
No, I'm stressed out, man. Let's go.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright, go back downstairs. This time we're gonna try to turn the machine on, I guess. Get all those branching paths. Dude, Bing Bong. One of my favorite games. I like RPG games and horror games. Kind of. I don't know, man. I like every game. I like every game. I don't play many, like,
Stanley walked
sports
straight ahead
games.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't play any FIFA or, like, hockey.
The lights rose on an enormous room
I don't touch
packed
grass.
with television screens.
Please,
What
hurry up.
horrible secret did this place
Can I not
hold?
skip the
Stanley thought to
narration?
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
You can't jump in this game, by the way. Kind of crazy. If there was a jump button, I'll be jumping all the time, man. It's like I just got to do it,
Now the
man.
monitors jumped to life. Their
Part of my
true nature
ADHD.
revealed.
Jimmy Jim.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Do you play Choices
Stanley's
Matter games?
co-workers.
Yes.
The lives of so many
Some of the best games I ever
individuals
played
reduced to images
are
on screen.
Choices Matter.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Sky, remember you once saying if you talk to yourself, you'd be great at YouTube? What did you remember that?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this
I said
time?
that?
Was this
I
the
probably
only
did,
reason
man.
he
I
was
don't know.
happy with his boring job? That his
I probably meant
emotions
that
had
if
been
you-
manipulated to accept it blindly?
If you talk to yourself a lot, you'd be great for YouTube.
No.
You just gotta talk
He
a lot.
refused to believe
And
it. He couldn't
when you're on
accept
YouTube,
it.
you're not really
His
talking to
own
anybody, you're talking to the
life
camera,
in
so yeah.
someone else's control.
You'd be talking to yourself. If you talk to yourself a lot, then that's good.
It
You're
was
good for YouTube.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it
Do
even
I drink
possible?
any coffee tonight? That's
Had
right,
he
Care Bear. I'm
truly
drinking a ton of
spent
coffee.
His entire life utterly blind to the world.
When am I getting verified TikTok? Never.
Was the proof, the heart of the operation, controls labeled
You can only get verified on TikTok if you're in several news articles.
with emotions, happy or sad.
And I play games and I do reactions. That is not newsworthy.
Or content.
I will never be
walking, eating, working,
verified
all
on
of it
TikTok.
monitored and commanded.
Hello,
from
TV
this
stick
very
figure.
place. And
Okay, we're
as the
pressing it,
cold
turning on, we're
reality
turning
of
on.
his past began to sink in. Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Wow!
Control? Oh, Stanley,
Okay.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm
Ah.
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
Pertinent.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
What?
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
2 minutes!
Now, this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
What?
It's your time to shine. You are the star.
What do I
It's
do?
your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Turn it off.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere
Oh, I can't turn it off.
moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
3?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
3?
I raised them.
3?
I turned off the machine.
Incorrect.
To set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
4.
Sometimes when I tell it,
The hell?
I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons
Fail safe.
endlessly and then dying alone. Other times,
What
I
do
let
they
the office
do?
sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing.
The door closed.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be
30
even
seconds.
better.
Wait. 4.
My goodness, only
Found 4.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on
Oh,
the
thank
clock.
God.
Why not?
A minute and 47.
These are
Okay.
precious additional seconds.
What does this do?
Time doesn't grow.
Press any key to send power surge?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
I have no idea,
Or
man.
did
This
you
is
just
crazy.
assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable
The
of
battery-
turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These
Shut
number
up!
buttons. No, these colored
Shut
ones.
up!
Or maybe this big red button. Or this
Shut up!
door.
I don't know what I'm doing!
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
This one!
That this video game can be beaten?
Oh, he got me.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
There's so many buttons!
Stanley,
Oh, I got that one.
you're in for quite a
Orange.
disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to
Dude,
your death.
what the fuck do
You're only
they
still
do?
playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
Oh, no.
You being blown to pieces. Will you cling
No.
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
I think we're
A
dead.
choice. Make it count.
Oh my god, there's more buttons over here I
It's
didn't
all
even
the
see.
same to me,
There's so
all
many
part
buttons,
of the
man.
joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Rip is right. We died on that one. You
All
just
of his
got here running.
coworkers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
All
had
right.
simply missed a memo.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down to the escape, the escape room.
Stanley came to a set of two open
All right,
doors.
we'll go to the
He
escape
entered
room.
the door on his left.
We're gonna do the escape room, and then we're gonna see where that leads and see if we can get out. Escape.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Did he pop? No, I think there was a nuclear strike.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Boss's
Coming
office.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
My favorite
to his
Skibidi
boss's
Toilet
office.
universe is Defuk Boom. It's 22945.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah blah.
It's like with the
blah,
Res
blah.
Phoenix.
It's the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look! It's a new passageway. No surprise.
He don't even care. He just opened it up, man. Damn. That's hilarious. He knows I'm retrying it. He knows I'm retrying it. Spider Run is getting better. I used to like Verlance more than Spider Run, but
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
Spider
read
Run.
Mind
Spider Run's
Control
killing it lately.
Facility.
mind control. Okay, this time we're gonna escape. All right, guys, here we go. We're going.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? Wait, what? Hello,
The door
VB.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I can go back. We have an option to go back. Should I go back? Should I go back and then go back in again? I don't know, man. Crystal, hello, Crystal. Nah, okay, we're gonna keep on going.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Hello, Crystal. Are we gonna die? If I go down there? I'm going down. Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're like in a factory.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer
Oh no,
to
I'm
his
stuck in this thing.
demise, it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
Oh, we're gonna get squished.
by
Mate,
plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Can I jump to this platform?
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Oh!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led
Stop.
helplessly
Stop.
into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him
Why their voice
instantly.
change? Sarah, thank the Riz. Wait, we got dropped down. We got dropped down. We didn't die. We didn't die. I don't know what happened. Oh, wait. Stanley Parable?
And yet it would be
It
just a
changed.
few minutes
What's happened?
before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you
What the
can
hell?
walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life
Museum.
the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Stanley's computer office layout. Oh my god, this whole world was created for me. This is giving me the Truman Show vibes, guys. Corridor. Filing cabinets, alright. Office computers. Hey, there's Solitaire. I used to play that game a lot, guys. Back in my bad boy days. Computer. Office doors. Oh, the buttons. Yes, the buttons that do nothing. A selection of sounds used throughout the game. When buttons are pressed, each sound is a mix of keyboard strokes and a synthesized tone. Alright. Well, let's go this way. Maybe we'll see some more exhibits. Yeah, we're getting some behind the scenes. Bad boy days. Bad boy days. What? Yes, of course we're bad boy. You know about my bad boy days. Man, you're the one that's got the biography on me. Misspelt youth. Misspent youth. Narrator emails. A question brought forth by the intense passion of soul. Wait, will this game feature capybaras? That's a good question. No? Okay. Wait. No. It counts down to what? 10, 9, 8. Apartment timer. Apartment ending. No, okay, never mind. All right, let's try to find our way out of here, man. I don't know if we can find our way, man. Look at this. One big maze. There's... Wait, have we been here yet? I don't know if we've been there. There's zone levers. Oh my god, there's so much to this game. Trailers? There's trailers for this game too? Oh my god. Alright, how do we get out of this museum? Skibbity man, taking a follow! It's... What's that? Buttons. Hey, it ran away. Countdown desk. Monitor room elevator. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Off? We're gonna turn the game off.
Can you see? Can you see how
Hello,
much they
Tempest.
need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen
Wait!
to me. You can still save these two.
Wait, I
You
thought
can
we were
stop
done this.
the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to...
Wait, should I push escape and quit?
beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Should I quit? Or should I just die? What should I do? What should I do, chat? I want to know what happens. Do we just die? Phoenix just says, I don't know. If we just quit, we'll just restart as another dude.
Don't let...
All right. I mean, this is what was going to happen anyway.
Co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Okay.
he simply missed a memo.
So, for the content is right. So we don't need to go no, wait. Now we can go down the elevator, right? Because of, we did the escape.
When Stanley came to a set of two,
So now we'll go down the elevator.
He entered the door on his left.
That's the other one we gotta do.
Yet
I'm
there was
doing
not a
great,
single
Cat.
person
How you
there
doing?
either. Feeling a
So you're
wave
late?
of
No worries,
disbelief,
Cat.
Stanley decided
Cat
to go
metal?
up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Welcome, Cat. Sorry, YouTube and Twitch. I know I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, guys, but I am mainly reading TikTok chat. I'm sorry. It's too many chats for me to keep track of, man. I can press the button. We're gonna go down. See what down does. KS taking a follow. You doing all right? Just had some food. Nom nom. You had some cookies? Yo, bro VR, welcome. All right, we're gonna go down, I guess. I don't know if that makes a difference. Fine. They just need cleaning. Anyway, let's... What's going on? Where do we... Oh. Are we done? What? Thank you guys. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm a big boy. Love seeing me do big boy things. Yes. This elevator doesn't go anywhere. The only thing that elevator there is for is to see how long you will sit in that elevator and wait. Who is timing it? How long did it take me to do anything? That was a good, like, 2 minutes, at least.
Here's the door. Just go.
Alright, bro. Yo, he's really tired about me there now. Go Sky. Alright, Cat. Dude sounds like he's done with life. Yes, he does. He's over it, Betty.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
Okay,
that
this is what I'm gonna
read
do.
Mind Control.
I'm gonna go this way and then I'm gonna go back.
Although this
wanna see what
passageway
happens.
had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay, I'm turning around. I'm turning around. See what he says. Should we... Okay. Since we're stuck on this side, there's no other direction to go in.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Wait, what if I go back? What if I go back?
Nope, still on board with death.
Okay. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. Should we quit the game when we get squished or what? Like, I don't know what to do. We've done every path this way now. Should we try that or just stop the game? I don't know. Still on board with death, guys. Let's go die. Tip it up,
At
tip
this
it.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yeah, see what happens. Like, wait,
willingly
okay.
confront his
Phoenix,
death.
second of the rose. Phoenix, the rosy rose. Best thing ever is a rose. It's a rose, guys. We're 280 roses out of 1,000. Cough it up, guys. Come on, cough it up. I'm joking. Oh, whoa, I'm joking. No, I'm not. All right, we're gonna keep it going.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to
Phoenix,
his
taking the
death,
10 roses.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great
Rune
loss.
gifted
Rune?
Rose on
Eyeballs
TikTok.
from a blind
I appreciate it, Rune. Thank you for the
So he
21.
sighed and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
We're not going to die, guys.
Farewell, Stanley.
No, we're good.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator.
All right, later.
As Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous
Vicarian, thank you for the
visceral instant.
68.
Stanley was obliterated.
68 roses. Nisha with the 24.
Body, killing him instantly.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to speedrun this and see what happens when we quit the game
And
before we
yet
die.
it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Nisha gifted
Nisha with
Rose
another
on
34. 31 rosies.
When every path you can walk has been created for you,
We're
long
almost
in
halfway done
advance,
that gift goal.
Death becomes meaningless.
Halfway.
making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I have no idea. Wait, Warzone? Wait, what? There's a Warzone map? What's going on here? Where the hell am I, man? This museum is a maze, man. This is gonna be the longest. Wait. Right here. This is where I go. Ah. She's laughing at me.
Look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish
That's
to control
purgatory? You're
one
probably
another.
right, Betty.
How they both wish to be free.
Tap away friends. We're
Can you
slacking.
see?
Tap
Can you
that
see how
button
much they need one another?
thing.
No.
If you can't help with the gift goal, tap the
Sometimes
screen.
these things cannot be seen.
Work for it, baby. Work for it. Skyler, you're finally thinking about applying for a job, but it's a part-time job, so it won't affect my schedule that much. I'm planning on applying for a Dutch Bros, which is a coffee place. But here's the best part. Dutch Bros is a company owned by, not like a franchise, so that employees allowed to have their own schedules. You're gonna fill out the application in a bit. I'll go for it, Cat Mill. That sounds like a good place. This sounds like a good place. Alright, so I quit the game. Should I completely quit the game, or should I just begin a new game? What do you guys think I should do? Love you, man. Don't know how I can. I'm not sorry. Not sure why you're mad at me. What? What? I'm not sure what you are going on, but I'm going back for a walk. I'm sorry. I love you, man. I don't know how I can. LOL. I'm sorry. I'm not sure why you ain't mad. LOL.
Vicarian gifted Rose on TikTok.
Vicarian with the 356 rosies, guys. Yippies in chat. Let's begin the game. Make the narrator cringe? How do I do that? Thank the Riz Emily. Just by
This is the
existing.
story of a man named Stanley.
Yes, I know. I played this game
All of
before.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay,
Perhaps
now-
he had simply missed a memo.
Now we're gonna go right. We're gonna go right. We're gonna go right. See what's in the right path.
When
because
Stanley
we've
came
done
to a
everything
set
on
of
the
two
left
open
path now.
doors, he entered the
Go
door
the-
on his left.
Bro, we're going the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Going
room.
the right, we're
and
going right.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Going right, bro.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge. Okay, very nice.
Yes, truly a room worth
Yeah,
admiring,
no.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
All right, chat. This is where you guys get to pick. Right or left? Maybe I should make you guys do a poll. All right, guys. Happy face for left, sad face for right. How about that? Let's do that. Let's do it.
Or turn around.
Turn around. Guys, come on. Where's the W's? Where was the W's for Vicarian? I didn't see many W's, you guys. You gotta do W's too for Vicarian. Vicarian coming in, dropping 300 rosies, man. Damn. All right. We're going right. We're going right. We're going right. I get it. We're going right. We're going right.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All right. Wait. I know what to do here. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Do not jump from the cargo lift. Yo, bro, watch me. Wait, can I just jump from here?
But But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Good poor Stanley, guys. F in chat, that Stanley died. Wait, that phone never rang before.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar,
Poor
some
Stanley.
bread,
He
and
was so
coffee
young,
beans, whichever
too.
ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
The hell? It's my wife? That was random. It just never rang before. So I was like, what the hell? Why is the phone ringing? Stanley got a girl. Yo, he got the good life. You know what I mean?
When Stanley came to a set of
right.
2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. Okay. Now let's try to do everything that he doesn't want us to do. He's trying to get us back on track to the main story, but we're gonna try to do everything opposite. What do you guys say about that? Do everything opposite he says to do. You know what I like to think is that they somehow like cloned Stanley a million times, and they're like, Stanley's almost like an AI. You guys know how AI works, right? It's like they send a bunch of different little bots, and some bots get it right, some bots get it wrong. The bots that get it wrong, it gets killed off, and then the bots that get it right continue on. And then they just keep on repeating that until the problem is solved. So I'm thinking that's what they're doing with Stanley here, is they're just cloning him until they finally get to a right clone that does it properly. All right, let's just go. Okay, enough yapping.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of
I just
this,
hopped
but
off.
I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay, we still have to go up that way to see what's up there, okay? But we're gonna try to do everything he doesn't want us to do, all right? Danger everywhere. Okay, watch out. Bye-bye, Kevin. Door closed?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley
God.
walked through the red door.
He's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so mad. What if I walk back? Okay, it's closed, it's closed. Alright, blue it is! Blue it is!
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, wait, the pathway back is gone. Yeah, okay, buddy. I'm going blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Wait, where's the blue? Oh, it's bad. God.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road? You
There's a blue door behind you.
Please stop you.
Oh, what the hell?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map.
Oh, this is like
because
textures.
You were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah, now I feel
You might
bad.
think I put a lot of time into that.
I felt
Because I
bad.
did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
Hello,
What would have made
Nyan.
this game
Nyan.
better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Oh, we're gonna see his
There
new
we
designs.
go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Bro is done with us.
Yo. Okay, wait. So we got like, okay. He wants me to go to this unfinished door. And that's kind of going along with what he wants us to do now. So should we not do that, or should we go to the door? Hello, Neon. Should I go into the door? Don't go into the door? No, go in the door. Yes, go in the door. Go left. I'm gonna go the middle one if I pick any. All right. The hell?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
What?
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yo, out of 1 out of 5, guys, what kind of score should we give him? Do we like the choices he's given us? Are we satisfied? 1? Wow, you guys are a harsh critic, man. 1?
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations and saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
A
That's not
1?
even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The way his voice cracked was perfect. Oh, wait. He added a leaderboard. We got a leaderboard. Oh, good old Neil is number 1. He beat the game in 2 seconds? Where am I on there? Am I on there? Stanley. This is me? Oh, we're last? Oh, man. I don't like that. I don't like being last.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Hello, Blake boy. Am I live on TikTok? Yes, I am. That's why I haven't read your message in a while. Say your name and you'll sub and like. Isaac! You've been liked and subbed. All right, we're doing number 1 again. Okay, fine. Number one.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
My poor
But
baby!
Of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4 hours?
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'm not gonna do this for 4 hours.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
I feel bad.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What game's talking about? Whoa. Hey, this is Firewatch!
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Firewatch!
What's our backstory? What is
This game's
our
awesome!
motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for some
Creep
sort
tower?
of twisted erotic purpose.
I got the creep. The
Yes, that
creep
must-
tower.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Oh, I see the other Firewatch tower over there. Did they just rip the map right from Firewatch or what? Or is it the same publisher? I don't know how they got this map. Do 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 do. All right, we're going down.
No, it can't be.
What? What?
It is. It's an open
Goodbye,
world
Kate.
game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Open was
Really
fine.
wandered off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
He loves
thank
linear
heavens
paths.
we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls.
Wait, I can almost fit. I can almost fit through that.
Big, insurmountable.
Wait! I'm still gonna go through there. Oh, it looked like I could get through there.
I think this will be just the thing.
All right, he's loading different games. Wait, this is
Wonderful.
Rocket.
See, this is exactly what
Rocket
I had
League.
in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility
Rocket
that you could get
League.
lost here. Now this is game design.
Oh man.
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
It's got grass and everything.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
Sports ball.
What fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Whoa, it's huge, man. Okay, I'm gonna score on blue, guys. Let's go. All right, we're going in.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is
Yo.
this fun?
Oh, we're moving
Is
fast.
it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Come on, goal!
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely...
Wait, what's
multiple
down here?
balls- Hold on. What are you doing?
Wait.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much...
We got away from him. We got away. We're in the architect with the architect rooms. Wait, what do we do now? Maybe... It's so dark, man. I don't know where to go. How many choices have I made this far, man? This has been a lot of choices. I don't even know how to get back here at this point. I'm kind of like stuck here though, but I just don't see... I can't jump. I don't want to fall anymore, but maybe I should? I thought I could go this way, but it's just dark. No, I'm falling again. Should you join on TikTok? Yes, Blake. Come to TikTok. Hello, RZSX. All right, looks like we're still in the unnarrated areas of the map. This looks like old school source engine textures. What the hell's that? Maybe we get some more lore on why we're here. Should you join TikTok too, Leslie? Yes, you should.
Crystal Martin
Crystal,
gifted
thank
Rose
you.
on TikTok.
For the 24 roses, Crystal, we are a couple hundred off from the gift goal of... Not the gift goal, but the gift goal. Where are we? Can I turn this on? It's like a dead end, man. Okay, maybe not this way. What happened?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up.
Hello, Violaria.
Make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, I'll be back.
Hello,
The
Violaria.
end will be here soon.
You're
Very
joining,
soon.
Blake. All right.
I can wait.
All right. So, yeah, that's just like purgatory. I'm lost forever, and then it resets. Yeah. Man, there's so many more paths on the right side. The phone's ringing again. Maybe I should answer it. I think it's gonna be different. Woodland, thank you to 39 roses, Woody. Woody!
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded
my God!
Anytime you believe you are listening to a recorded
Mustache.
Thank you for that mustache.
terminate it
Woody.
immediately and cease all flow of information.
It's me. You came from
recorded
Twitch.
message
It's me.
into
Welcome.
your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
I totally missed that message. Notice me. John Mai, you've been noticed. Now notice me. Chat, notice me.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Who's that? Woody, thank you to the beach.
Gifted bouncing beach.
Thank you to the beach volleyball, Woody, thank you.
On
To the meeting
TikTok.
room.
Guys, W's in chat for Woodland.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Hey, hey.
first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime.
The message said
A
not
work
listen to
of art.
messages. Okay, thank you,
But
Room.
eager
Thank
to
you.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open
Hey,
door on
hey.
his left.
And the donut.
Stanley
Yum,
was so
yum.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All right, should I stay on the platform or should I get off the platform?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Thank you,
I
Viloria.
realize that investing your trust in
I
someone
appreciate
else
it's
is
you.
difficult,
It's
but the
me.
fact
Hi,
is
it's
that
me.
The story has been about nothing but you.
Jump.
all this
Off.
time.
Off.
Stay.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Which door, chat? Blue again? Red? Red now? Most people. Oh my god, okay. Okay. You're going blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly
Blue
what's
has
out
plenty of
there?
options?
You wanna
Okay.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you
going
wanted to
crazy.
see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
What
there
if...
we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Woodland, get the game controller
I'm
on
going to stop
America,
you there.
yeah.
Now, tell me about your experience with
All
this
right.
new version.
What if we gave
Would
him a
you say
5?
that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real
Should we try
critical
5?
feedback here.
America, yeah.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Thank you, John Allen.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
It's probably going to be the exact same thing. The leaderboard, yeah. All I did was change the leaderboard.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel
Still the
motivated
same
to
path.
keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Creep Tower?
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been
Yeah, I remember
working
Creep
on,
Tower.
and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
He's so me-core.
Mind taking a look at it, would
Who's
you?
you-core?
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
You love this game, Gaster? Yeah, this game's wicked.
In this game, the baby.
Should we
calls
save the
Ned
baby or
to
should we let it
danger.
die?
You click
Oh,
the
look how
button to
cute
move
he
him back
is.
to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you
guys
fail.
are sick.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly.
Save the baby, man. We save no baby, man. We let the baby die. Yo,
Morbid
Morbid with 155 rosies. Woody, what the ass shake? Thank you. Oh my god.
Keep the baby safe.
Thank you guys. Gift goal complete, man. Now I need to do another one. Do. This one's all Michael Jackson, so everyone relax.
Confronting the demands of family life.
Let it die?
I
No,
think the
we did that already.
art world will
We killed the
really
poor
take
baby.
notice. But
Save
of course,
the baby.
the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been
Thank you,
playing
the
it
Riz,
for about
Morbid.
4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I don't think you can
Be
save the
sure to
baby.
keep notes on your
You
experience.
have to play it for 4 hours. I wonder what happens if you did this for 4 hours. Has anyone actually done that? You have to do it 4 hours real time? Trust the process. It gets harder? Woody! Thank you for the peppercorn. Thank you, Woody. Alright guys, I don't have 4 hours to do this. But it's bringing in viewers, so maybe I have 4 hours. Good night, Crystal. What is that you?
Crane on
Oh my god, another one. Thank you. Alright, guys. Everyone rip in chat for the baby, right? I'm gonna let it die. There's nothing I can do. It's inevitable. I can't spend 4 hours trying to save this baby's life. My stream only lasts 3 hours, man. I can't even do 4 hours. Everyone rip in chat for the baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing
It's a
that might
cartoon?
improve the experience for me.
You mean it's cardboard?
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
So, okay. So, We go to Firewatch. We go to
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about?
Rocket
Stanley?
League, and then
What's our
it messes
backstory?
up.
What is our motivation?
So what we need to do is see if we can keep him playing a
Well, it
Rocket
seems
League and listen
obvious
to
to
him
me
and see if
that
we can
you
do a
are meant
different
to play
path.
as a
Because right now we're on the exact same
spying
path.
on innocent
Even though we've done
civilians
different
below you
options.
from up high in your creep tower, perhaps
Creep.
for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes.
That's my creep tower.
A fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley.
My creep
and it
tower.
seems there's even more.
The creep.
Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Alright, we're going down. Getting off my creep tower. Never do that face again. I'll do whatever faces I want. When I'm in my creep tower.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
When I'm in my creep tower, I make my creep face. Alright, so I don't know, man. Just gonna walk down this
It
way.
is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Hey!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing.
I'm gonna grab some
Open,
more coffee. I'll be right back.
wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing. Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Broom, 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 broom.
Okay, so what
Rocket
exactly
League.
do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm
Do I have a coffee machine in my room?
I'm back here. Is this game sports ball?
I'm in my kitchen.
Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
That's
but
my
for
kitchen.
fun. We shall run the bases.
Yeah, I got a
and do
coffee machine in my
touchdown
room.
Together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley.
Wait, let me-
Here's the ball. Have fun.
Wait, it's kitchen. You see kitchen? The kitchen back there. Wow. Kitchen. Yeah, I stream in my kitchen. Can't be too far away from my coffee machine. It's the most important thing in my life. I need that coffee or I can't stream. I'm not even joking. There's an ending where you wait 4 hours. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist,
Yummy kitchen,
but if
asterisk,
one
eats
ball
kitchen,
generates a certain
asterisk.
amount of
Don't eat my
raw
kitchen.
adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Multiple
I'm going
balls.
to try it out. Here comes another ball.
All right. Yeah.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Yes.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more.
Wait,
I'm
more?
insatiable. More balls.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Let's go. Boink. Yeah. Ball City, man. Boom. Tapping away. Thank you, Minnie.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Having fun?
Yeah, this is good.
Is this a real video game?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
What?
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you
What a
need
dick!
someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So,
Oh, come
goodbye,
on.
Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
So he just leaves you, which then forces you to figure out that there's a hole to escape. So you have, okay, this whole branching path leads to just one ending, and that's the purgatory ending, I guess. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're just gonna go yippity-yoo, yippity-yay.
What are you doing?
Hold on. I think
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me?
Peace out, bro. Yo, what's going on, Sigma? I'm not a streamer. I'm a... Wait, can we go back this way? Do we try going backwards? Do we try going this way? Let's try going this way. Next time, take the side of the what? Chat, am I a streamer or a YouTuber? What am I? Hey, you're back, Vixen. Still the same game? Yeah, we were playing this whole game, this whole stream. I am both? Alright, well, if I was more than one, which one would I be? So this is a dead end, and it's pretty much game over. Can't do nothing down here. There's nothing down here. Just some weird security cameras. Like, this doesn't really tell you anything about the story. Doesn't really advance anything. It's just really weird. I'm a streamer, Claire!
I wonder what he found.
Vixen says streamer too.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well,
TikToker.
perhaps he's gotten it.
TikToker.
Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs
Hello, Jervin.
someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am.
Cat Vincent says both.
That is what I mean to
A
this
YouTube
world.
streamer.
Yes, I'll be back.
You're all wrong.
There's no other way. Once this ends,
You're all
after it
wrong. I'm a
comes
kitty
to
cat.
close, then
I'm
I'll
a
be
kitty
back.
cat streamer.
The end will be here soon. Very soon. I
Meow.
can wait.
Meow. Wee.
Do a barrel roll.
Wee. All right, so let's continue on with the next path. So this time, what if we go through the red door? You know what I mean? You think it'll be different? What if we go through the red door? Right? Should we try going through the red?
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Hey, that's different. Okay, red door, K-Bar, red door.
When Stanley came to a set of
Adopt
two
many
open doors,
gifted
this was not
balloons
the
on
correct
TikTok.
way to
Many
meet
thank you
him.
for the four,
And
nine
Stanley
balloons
knew
for Minnie.
Well, perhaps he wanted to
Yippee.
stop by the employee lounge
Yippee,
first,
Chet.
just to admire it.
Yippee!
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Thank you, Minnie. I can go to college now.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be
Hello,
difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing.
Whoa, I almost
Really?
missed. I almost missed.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for
Congrats
others?
for
Are you
Maxi to
that
add me in
convinced that I
Skibbity
want something
Saga.
bad to happen
Thank
to
you, Marion.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Red door.
Give me a chance.
Red door, right?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. Red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
See, yeah, there we
You
go.
see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
You wanted me to be happy.
The problem is
Oh.
all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
What does he mean?
Let me show you.
It's just a black door. It's just black.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What is this?
Here. Yes.
What?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Yo, that sucks, Betty. No one likes popcorn kernels stuck in your throat. Wow, this is oh man, look at this. This is beautiful, magical. Let's stay here forever. You guys being tripped out, man? I wonder how long we can stay here for. Inside Out 4. Maybe we can just keep on going. I don't know. What's this?
No, wait. Where are you going?
What are you? Oh, I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm back.
Right. Where were we?
Wait. No, he's not gonna do it again? Alright. I'm leaving.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Wait, what? Where did what?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
No, we're done. We're done with your games. I just want this to end. This is a nightmare.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Goodbye, cruel world.
No! Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Do it again? Man, chat, you guys are sick. I just want to see what happens.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Stay here? No, we have to. We have to go back. Just stop moving, he says. So what happens if I stop moving? Just like stay here? It is a galaxy room. What if I jump into this abyss? You can't. There's an invisible wall. All right, let's end this game. We're gonna end it.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
No, we're going. We're going. I'm sorry.
No, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
You're in my head, man. You're in my head. This is like Truman Show.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Oh my God. Okay. One more time.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Damn.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
He's so sad now, man. I don't like your game.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
All right. Well,
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
There we go again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
So that
room.
was the
Perhaps
red
he
door.
had simply missed a memo.
I don't think there's any other ending that way before the red door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
So now we
Perhaps
stay
he
on the
wanted to
lift. You're right,
stop by the
Kevin.
employee lounge first.
Stay
just
on
to
the lift.
admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies
We did the
in
blue
his
door.
stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We also have to go this way. I think there's more ways this way. I'm not sure. But
Stanley
let's
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
go up
he
this
wasn't
way.
fired years ago.
Do a flip. I can do a flip. Wee.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
What?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Who have I forgotten about?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who? What? Who? What now?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
I
Okay.
mean,
Put your work
Stanley's
aside
girl.
to let her back into your life.
Who are you talking about?
She's been waiting.
Where? Whoa.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Stanley's got a girl? Hello? Apartment 2427?
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha.
Hey!
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Oh!
Who want to commit their life to you?
Come
I'm trying to make a
on!
point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
She was so nice and everything. Now I'm just depressed.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Hey! Wait, death? Good morning, employee 2427. Please press F on my keyboard. F?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press Q.
Look at him there,
Woo!
pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press X. What if I don't press the button? What do you think? Should I not press the button? Or should I just like press A? Okay. I think I have to. I mean, I'm pressing every other button besides X, but I think I have to, man. I think we just got to press X.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of
Formerly
wild
Twitter.
expeditions into the unknown.
I hate that we have to say X, formerly Twitter. I still call it Twitter. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's going to take a long time to call it X. It's probably because I don't use Twitter that I still call it Twitter.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
I hate Twitter
And each day
with a
that he
passion.
returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
It's like a cesspool of whiny babies and brands. Press Z to watch. Okay.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, He stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press H to spend time with the boys. All right.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind.
Yeah, die on that hill with me, Rune.
Mere thought
Die on that hill with
his
me.
decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Goodbye, it's me. Thank you for joining. Press G to prepare dinner. Man, how long is this going to
As
last
he
for?
wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And
A
he called
baby?
it the Stanley Parable.
Press O to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy.
Goodbye,
And
me.
so in his head, he relived it again, and then again.
Hello,
and
TV
again,
man. Do I play
over and
Roblox?
over,
Sometimes.
Wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife you love her. Okay.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality,
Wait,
all
where'd
he's
she
doing
go?
is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is
Where'd
the real
waifu
one.
go? She disappeared. Press U to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Should I do it or not? Press C to be at work in the morning. He's telling me not to press. He's telling me not to press the buttons. Do it. Press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here,
Oh no, we're back
he's
here.
electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I love my work. Press R to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him.
Well,
I'm
Sky, I am
compelled
gonna
to.
head to bed
I
now.
must.
Good night and watch you
Perhaps-
later
Good night,
tonight.
Rods.
Maybe this
Good
time
night.
you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I didn't like that ending. That wasn't that very good. I didn't like that one. The other ones were way better. So now we go down what hallway?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We go to the left now,
Stanley
right?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
What's
he had
up,
simply missed the
Rain?
memo.
We haven't even hit the deluxe content yet, guys. We haven't gone to the new content door yet. We haven't. We'll hit that up soon, but
When Stanley came
let's
to a
finish
set
this
of
path.
2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted
Stanley?
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The
Stanley.
lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. So just to clarify, we're done going that way, right? To the warehouse. So now we go to the left. Okay.
So he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I do not remember what happened when we went down the elevator. Do you guys remember? Is there another path going down the elevator, or is that just an ending? Does anyone remember? Who remembers? Someone remember for me, because we've did so many paths so far. No, what? You don't know?
Ending.
It's just an ending. All right. No endings, no branching paths. Down there? Okay. Well, let's go through this door then. Oh no, this just leads us to the meeting room. No.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
We've gone this way
Feeling
already.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
All right, so we have to go a different way then. Let's go to... Have I done the broom closet? Yes, I've done the broom closet.
What could it mean?
What we're gonna do is...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna do the new content for the first time here, guys. Here we go. We haven't gone to this door yet, so... You guys ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get a little happy cat.
Oh, new content? What does that mean?
New
content.
New content. It means Stanley Parable Deluxe, man. Oh, we're cruising. We're cruising now, man. Where we going?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
All right.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013
Getting some history.
on home computers.
2013. Wait, has it been that long? 2013?
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
The world over. All right.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Wow, what an entrance.
Well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I'm excited. Yo, Star, you're welcome.
So far, it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I think I remember the remake in 2020.
There was no remake in 2020. It was 2022.
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally.
Oh, we're moving.
At long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. New content. Here we go. No worries, No worries, Jolly.
Impressions of Stanley.
I gotta narrate. Hey, yo.
Parable Ultra Deluxe. Mostly.
Hey, yo. I got no narrators. I gotta narrate. 1 second, guys. Coffee. Coffee. I got no coffee. Coffee. Bing bong. Wait. One second, guys.
Tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Coffee. I need narrators. I mean not narrators. I need moderators.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
The jump circle. Well, I only got 13 left.
That's a lot of jumps.
You know, I you can't jump anywhere in the game except for here. This is it. They added a jump function. You can't jump anymore. You can't jump anymore. They just end it just like that. That's the new content.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay, new content. Let's go take a look. You're trying to get me to 50,000 likes? Thank you, Coyote. Everyone, get me to 50,000 likes. Oh, wait. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
What?
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
No, I got ripped off.
On the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally.
Yeah, Twitter. Let's go to Twitter.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation.
Let's go to Twitter.
I'm afraid.
And complain.
It could never have lived up to such expectations.
Like, Twitter is honestly, it's the place to complain.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills.
You shouldn't call Twitter or even X. They should call it Complainer.
No gimmicks. Just you and me.
I'm complaining about complaining.
Time together like always.
And it's my God-given right
what
to.
What do you say, friend?
Inception. Complain Inception. All right. Wait, it's different. Wait, this isn't the wait, the game didn't reset.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Yo, bro, that's kind of sus. Should we go into the vent or should we keep on going? Should we go? Wait, we can crouch. Could we always crouch? He wants to show me something. Bob. Take the follow. All right, go in the vent. It's a cup that says coffee nut. All right, we went to the vent. We listened to him, man. I wonder what happens if you go straight though. See, I hate this. I need to know all these paths.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh, he made a special map for me.
Our little secret.
Oh, this is...
Look.
Oh, wow.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Wow, it's party.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Yeah. The Memory Zone.
You see, Stanley,
2013.
Doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied
The
with
Steam
a cheap
page.
re-release?
Steam
Remember
page.
back in October of 2013 when the game
Zone,
was
sweet
originally
zone.
launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Exactly.
Oh, the waste.
Okay, yeah, we got The Stanley Parables Collector's Edition? That's not what the box art looked like. Did it? I'm pretty sure it didn't release in a big box. Audience Awards, Stanley Parable. I think it was just like download only. Stanley Parable. Wow. Our First Kiss, My First Car, the release of Stanley Parable. 2013. Oh god. What's this? The original remake. A trip to memory lane. Bits of music. We got some $1 money. The demo. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Impossible. It's impossible to get this achievement. What achievements are these? Okay. Interesting. Small, thank you for the ginger. I appreciate it, Small. Thank you. Don't bro me, bro. Goodbye, Violaria.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
New elevator content, yep. How do you review a game like Stanley Parable? To describe any one part of this game is to risk ruination. To detail what it is to say about the game design, illusion of choice, and psychology of the gamer is to tell you too much. Comparisons are going to be woefully inadequate. Perhaps the closest cousin will be Dear Esther, but it wastes the form of blah 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 blah. Okay, it's a review. There's a memory zone maintenance shaft. Can't go that way. Let's go up this way. The original remake. Wait, there was an original? There's another remake before this one?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.
Oh, GameSpot.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
They're right. Turtle, thank you
Paper crane
for the pepper crane. They're right though. When you make a perfect game, or even a perfect TV show, or a perfect movie, when you make a sequel or a remake or whatever, man, and you mess it up, man, people are gonna hate it. But they did pretty good with the deluxe. People loved it. Carpet textures. Beautiful. I could.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on.
What?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Yeah, what's down here? Guys, keep on hitting that like button for me, guys. Hit that like button.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Wait, Steam reviews?
Imagine what's being collected down here.
Oh, no, not
Surely
Steam
these
reviews.
were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, God, wait up, hold up. Oh, no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Steam reviews, man. You gotta be careful of those. Unfunny? You just did? You're doing the dab? Yo, YouTube's doing the dab right now. Doing the dab. We got more Steam reviews. Oh, here's another one.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Yeah, you're a little bit preachy. You're a little bit.
Shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button.
Oh, no.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Oh, no.
What if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record? Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Skip button? Let's do it. Yo, can I go in the water? There it is.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past.
Oh, there's a clock.
It's what the players have been asking for.
There's a clock here.
I'm very proud to have delivered. No more. Listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue. And it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245.
What?
The logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just
I think it's repeating.
Until 240.
All this forward and backward and in between, whatever he's saying is confusing
you were only
me.
Frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such... Well, there, Sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's... Okay, Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
45 minutes?
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're...
Oh, no!
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
The plant is dead.
Stanley, I think it's been a week.
A week?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me
been a week?
talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's
Yo,
exactly...
he keeps on yapping, man. He's got to stop yapping and get to the goddamn point.
Oh, hello. It's you.
It's been a month,
You're
right?
here again.
A
Welcome.
month?
I have had time
The
to
plant
think
is dead.
about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
A year?
I sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year. Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is
Yapping, man. He just keeps on yapping. Wait, he's not here, man. Has it been, how long has it been? He's gone. I'm alone now. Wait, I'm alone. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe it's been 10 years. Because last time was like a year. Now, maybe 10 years? What's that noise? The fire alarm. That is loud. That's so loud. I can't stay here. I can't.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be
He's
funny.
back.
It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their
He's still
pitiful
going on
demands.
about the thumbs down.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end,
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. I do not know how far we're advancing time right now, but things are getting weird though. Oh, the building's decaying. Wait, something's happened. It's like the building's coming apart now. I wonder how fast. Oh, we got some sunlight coming in now. All right. The building is starting to return once back to nature. Check the clock. Oh! Nature's returned! It's green and beautiful. This is pretty. Uh-oh. Wait, where'd the trees go? Whoa, it sounds... Whoa, something's going on outside. Wait, something happened to the earth. Something's happened. The vibe changed. You hear that?
It's like it's showing what it looked like in the past and now the present.
No, this is the future now. Something's happened to the earth. There's something out there. Oh, the button is broken. Wait, there's an exit. The Earth is a wasteland. How far did we advance? The sun is probably a lot brighter now. Most of the planet's probably mostly desert. It's probably thousands and thousands of years. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, yeah. Where do I go? We just walk endlessly? I see some rocks over here, but... Oh no, that's it. That's it. Tasty Bruce. Hello, Tasty Bruce. Hello, Tasty. Oh, okay. We did it. We did that whole ending there. Hello, Auditari.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Titan camera, baby, thing to follow. There's got to be more to that secret ending. Oh, new content. Okay, so he changed it again. Alaska Snow Jay, thing to follow. Hello, May. All right, we're gonna check out this new content.
Oh, good. You noticed my
I did.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Let's do it. All right, you guys excited? We got some new content. He updated it. Nave, thank you to follow. I appreciate it. Guys, keep on hitting that like button for me. We're at 38,000 likes. Let's get to 50. 50,000 likes. 50. Cat metal. Thank you. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it
Thank you, Coyote.
one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa! Wait! This isn't a remake or DLC.
Yes, you see, isn't this
It's a
far
second
superior
game.
to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
That's right.
Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
Now we're
Why,
talking.
there's so many possibilities. It could go in
The
so
end is
many
never the
different
end
directions.
again.
This is what fans have truly been asking
427. Yeah, look at all this. Look at all this promotion material, man. This is great. Investor Showcase. Welcome. Okay.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2
Taste
is
the
just
sequel.
so much catchier than
New
Ultra
and
Deluxe,
tasty?
don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2
in all different
now
languages?
That's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
That's right. Number 2. Norax, thank you to follow. Hello, CC. Welcome, CC. Welcome. They're back. 2 doors. Yo. Number 1, more TSP. Better TSP. The color red. All right. Stanley. Oh, we got different logos. Stanley Parable 2. I like it. Oh, open.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed
Look
down
outside.
what exactly the Stanley
Too bad.
Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
New content. The bus. New features? I'm down for the new features. Let's do it. 2. We're going to the showroom floor. Oh, wow.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
All right. Let's try out some new features, guys. We got some exhibits we got to go check out. So we got office decorations. The reassurance bucket. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Wait, what button's that?
It's like a museum and a movie theater announcing a new movie.
Yeah, wait. Exclusive. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Okay. Enjoy the new feature. Okay, let's hear my name. Yeah.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized.
Too big, too small, just right.
As people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I have no idea what it's going to say. Russell, hello. All right, try it here. Okay. What's my name?
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Jim?
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
I don't need a backstory.
If you don't role play as
Shut
Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button.
I don't want to role play, man.
It's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
It is a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
We're doing it again, and this time let me finish
Hello,
first.
big bro.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself... All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that
This is a stupid button, man. What do you expect? I have a button. It says nut.
Jim. See, if you
Jim?
only played along, that
Oh my
would
God.
be your name, the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
Hey!
Jim.
No!
Jim.
No!
Jim.
No! Damn it! I took my Jim button. I liked it though. I guess we go back. We're done with the Jim button, man. Jim.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
No screenshot. Hey, you can't stop me. Guys, don't take any screenshots. Why do I hear a cell phone signal? You guys hear a cell phone signal coming from over here? Alright, guys. Whoa. There's a jump circle this way. Yo, let's do jump circle. Jump circle. Where's it at? The infinite hole. What is that? Where is the jump circle? I don't see the line. I see an exit. You can find them. Collect them all? Collect what? Whoa, what is this?
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Whoa, this is trippy, man. Oh, there's the collectible. You gotta collect things. There's Stanley. 0 out of 6? We got 1 out of 6 Stanleys, guys. There's 6 of these. We gotta collect them all. Alright, we're gonna find some more Stanleys.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give
I noticed you, big bro, already.
Reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Oh, there's the new improved jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Oh. I wanted to jump some more. Free new easy achievement? Wait, we get a new achievement. We get some achievements in the Stanley Parable 2. Alright, let's do that. Let's get some more achievements, guys. Here we go. We're gonna go down this way.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Oh, sweet!
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull
Jeff!
it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Alright, let's get that secret achievement, man. Let's do it.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard.
Of course it is.
But I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last
Of course it is.
satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world.
It's great,
who have
big
been
bro. How's your day?
uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Gamers. If people are spamming W's, Leslie, maybe time them out for like 5 minutes. All right, so I can't do this. Yeah, I mean, not you. You did the entire stream, which is I'm saying is might be a little bit too. Might be a little too aggressive. Can you choose the time on how long to mute them? Do I just go back? I don't think I can do anything. Dave, thank you for the heart to me. Davey. All right, so. We
What
can't get the
else?
achievement.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Wait, what's this? What's this over here? No screenshots? I don't think so.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But
Like
I'm
goal of
undecided
total
on
like count
get
3.
well someday
50,000
and happy
likes,
12th birthday.
Chad. Guys, that deserves some Mexican cat. Thank you, guys. $50,000, you guys. My day's been going,
Which
bro.
would you go with?
All right, chat. Do we want to get well someday? Someday, get well. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece. What blues do we want to go with? Sierra, thank you for the follow. Which one do we want to go with, guys? Right or left? Right or left? Right or left? White. Get well someday. Blue someday. All right, we'll get well
The blue
someday.
one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
I wonder if we pick that one, you pick this one. Happy birthday, step-niece. Thank you. All right. Oh my God, there's blues everywhere now. We're stuck with
Or
step-niece.
actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
He made his decision. We're stuck with those ones. All right. So, office decorations, infinite hole, man, infinite hole. I think I met an infinite hole before. All right, so we're gonna go up this way. This is new. Wait, there's something up here. Let's check. Exit? No, I don't know the exit yet. Go up the stairs. My day's great, big bro. How's your day? That's new. Right here. Right here. This one's new. What is this? Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
All right, figure out the epilogue later. All right. Is it? Wait, the bucket. The bucket. The Stanley Parable bucket. Reassurance bucket. What the heck is that?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
What?
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
There it is.
As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even
galvanized
come along
bucket.
for the gentle embrace of jarring
Hello, Gavin.
cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Yo, that's a nice bucket, guys. That's a beautiful bucket. It looks comforting. Let's go grab it. Wait, talks?
Can you feel it? The
Oh,
glow
no,
of
that was him.
comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in
It's a
fact,
beautiful bucket.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Wait, we take the bucket with us? Yo, we got a little bucket buddy. There's nothing in the
Does anyone
bucket.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't.
I agree, man. This is a beautiful bucket. All right, let's go to the hole thing. Holy hole. The bucket hole. We got a buddy bucket. Now we're just gonna go. We're gonna get out of here. We can go to the exit. It's kind of blocked off. Oh no, it's not. No, is it? Yeah, no, it's not. It's not blocked up. So we're gonna go to the infinite hole. I think it's the last one we gotta do right now. Let's go down there. Go down there. The infinite hole with my bucket buddy. What? Opening rim depth infinite. Okay. Infinity. Wow, this hole really goes down forever. Holy smokes. It just keeps going. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Well, where is this hole?
Stanley,
Oh,
here's
wow.
an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling.
Infinite
you can
hole?
fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Should we go down the hole? Chat, do you guys want to go down the hole or what? Drop the bucket in? If I could drop it, I would, but I can't. Alright, fine. I need a countdown, guys. I need a countdown. Give me a countdown from 3, and then I'll jump into the hole on go. Count me down.
321.
That doesn't work, Leslie. I see 3, 2, and I see a 1, and then I need to go. First one to say go. Go. Dave, say go. Oh, wow.
See? Isn't it
We're going.
wonderful? One of my more ingenious
3, 2,
concoctions,
1,
if I do
go.
say so.
We're going.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top.
Teleport?
And we can continue onward.
Press G to return to the surface?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them.
No.
We go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley.
There's a bottom.
I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know, I told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever?
That's
the
me,
hole
man.
was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this
Oh, he's getting
and
snippy.
to just call the hole mostly infinite.
Mostly infinite hole.
For you,
Mostly infinite
go
hole.
ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole, and we can move on.
Should
I'll
I-
just be up here when you're ready.
Should I warp back up? Or should I just stay here? Yeah, okay, we'll warp back up.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
What?
The problem is that you like holes too much.
I do.
Not normal.
That's
A
true.
normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time.
Thank you, Ira.
Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but
Yeah,
feel
it did.
like you spent a little less time in there.
It's
than
getting
you did
shorter.
before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
It is getting shorter. Let's go again. I'm down to go again.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're
I'm
here
still
to
going
do.
in, man.
Hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
All right, one more time. So it's not working.
The
The but-
teleport button not working?
The button's not working.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
No,
Still nothing? Well, I suppose
this is not working.
there's one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
Wait, he's leaving?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
No,
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
No, I don't want to be here anymore.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Oh, he literally left. Hello? What's that noise? What's that noise? Something's happening. Oh, we're going back down. We're going back down. The hole's moving down. It's expanding. It's getting deep. Getting deeper. Dude, what is happening? I don't want to be in the hole anymore. It's getting dark down here. Change my perspective with F? What? There's Stanley! Change my perspective. There he is! There's the man himself! Wow. Change my perception. Yo, I can change perceptions and perspective.
Is that your twin sky?
Change my reality? Those freaking doggies! Change myself? Wait, what? No, wait, oh no, he's on the head. What the hell? No. How many characters can we...
Stanley?
What?
Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just
It's a dream?
darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
It's a dream.
I don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things,
I'm focused on the hole, man. You don't need to tell me.
That was too real for a dream.
And I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back.
Stay alert. Stay safe. All right, he's gonna be back, so we're just gonna like chill for a bit, and hopefully he comes back and help me. I hear something. Something happening again. Nope, we're loading. We're loading into something. I don't know what we're loading into. Okay, we still got our bucket. All right.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I think we did all the new features. We got the bucket. We did the name button thing. We also did the... oh, we changed the name to Mostly Infinite Hole. Fine, it ended. All right, we did that as well. That was hilarious. Now I think we can just go to the exit, man. Unless we missed something. We did jump circle. This map. All right, free achievement. We got that button that says the name of the player that is playing. Did that merch? World champion, bucket, decorations, epilogue, collections. Even though, yeah, we did all. Now we can just exit with our bucket. We got the bucket, man. We're keeping that bucket for the rest of our life. It's my buddy, my bucket buddy. Guys, hashtag bucket buddy in chat right now. Let's spam that for a couple minutes. Bucket.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
The hell is that? That's some good artwork for the Stanley Parable. That's not bad. I like that. I like that, man. That's good. My new mug. All right. No screenshots. What is this?
Hashtag Bucky Biddy.
So, Stanley,
Bucket
what do you
Bucky
think?
Biddy?
Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video.
Bucket
game.
Buddy, guys.
I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere.
That's right, Bruce. You gotta jump in again.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
All right, so we're mixing a new game.
Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh. Oh, that kind of sucks.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
jump hole. Man,
hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go.
Is this not a horror game night?
2.
No, we play games. Besides the horror games.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent
This
video
game's awesome,
game at
man.
all.
Don't
It's
complain.
a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
Welcome back,
I wanted
Mr.
fans
Ya.
to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
Aldrich.
They would
Hello,
need
Aldrich.
the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Oh, here we go.
With respect.
He's
With
changing the
care
original
for
game.
vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Stanley Parable 2. Okay.
Let me see if I can whip something up.
All right, he's making a new intro for the game
Go ahead.
and adding the features onto the base game. Wait. Oh, here it is. This is it. He changed the beginning of the game to the Stanley Parable 2. There it is. We're playing the sequel to the Stanley Parable now. Finally. Let's begin the game for the very first time. Maybe not. I don't know, man. Am I being too dramatic? Am I being dramatic or not dramatic? Not dramatic
This
enough.
is the story of a man named Stanley.
Not dramatic enough.
Stanley worked for a
Bucket
company
Buddy.
in a big building where he was employee.
All right, so we've seen that intro. Hey, where's Bucket Buddy? Where'd my bucket go? Oh, guys, the balloons are here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could he
Happy
do?
12th birthday.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stepneath, where's
No
my
matter
bucket?
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where's my bucket? There it is. There it is.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I got my bucket buddy. What can I do with bucket? What can I do with my bucket buddy? I'm not leaving my bucket buddy, man. I'm keeping him. We're keeping him. The bucket changes the endings I already done. You serious? So if I redo the endings, the bucket will do it for me? Change the endings? Alright, we're taking the bucket. We're getting out of here, man. Oh, the new content is gone. This is the new content now. We gotta redo everything? Alright, which way are we going, guys?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I'm playing Stanley Parable. Alright, chat. Which way are we going? What is my favorite character in Skippy Toilet? Titan Cameraman. Leslie says right. And I better listen. Or
This was not
look
the
back.
correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
All right.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
All right, chat. Left or straight? Left or straight? Left or straight? Left or... Do you think Titan Cameraman died? No, I don't think Titan Cameraman died. I think Titan Cameraman's still alive. Titan Cameraman's still alive, right, guys? Right, guys? Left. Everyone's saying left.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I'm going down. I'm going down. Malka, thank you to follow. Going down. Going down.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh no!
You see, your
The
friends and
baby.
I are concerned for you, Stanley.
What?
We've come together here because we care about you very much.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel
I love my
content.
bucket.
We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game.
The broom
like
closet.
The adventure line and the broom closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the adventure line? We could make the adventure line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
The adventure line. Should we follow the adventure line? I want to see what happens when we go in the broom closet. Remember you, it's Macho Man. Hello, Macho Man. Macho Man. I want to be a Macho Man. Alright, broom closet does nothing. Let's say hi to the baby. Alright then, here we go. Follow the line.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes.
What?
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up. Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No!
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already
Not my bucket,
feels
man.
as though it's been part of the cast all along.
Anything but my bucket. No.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No, there's gotta be something else. There's gotta be.
Listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
I'm not doing it.
I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the adventure line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it for the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want.
No, everyone loves the bucket. Everyone loves the bucket. Everyone loves the bucket. You guys love the bucket, right? What's going on? The hell is that?
The Bucket Destroyer.
Chat.
My prized creation. You had so much potential.
Is it in heaven?
Marvelous things with you. Tell such spellbinding stories about you. All
the machine's in heaven.
Now. Goodbye, new friend.
Goodbye, buddy.
For the moment in time that you
were, Reggie.
You were magnificent.
Yo, rest in peace, Bucket Destroyer. Guys, F and chat for Bucket Destroyer. You ain't taking my machine, my bucket. I need my bucket. I love my bucket. I love my bucket. I love my bucket. I love my bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
All right, we got an ending.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Stanley lifted the bucket.
We got
into
my
his
bucket.
arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I love my bucket. What happens if I destroy it?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly.
You want
This
to
was
find
not
out?
the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the
Do you guys
bucket
want to see what
calling
happens when we destroy the
telling
bucket?
him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Or do you want to
And
keep
here
the bucket?
it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket
No,
was
that's
wrong.
okay.
No, it's okay.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I got time for one more playthrough. So maybe we should go a different way.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
The bucket says go to the cargo lift.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms.
Aw.
How deeply touching.
Oh man. Me and my bucket buddy, we
All of his
died in each other's
co-workers
arms.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to
So
the meeting
romantic, I
room.
know.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Can I say hi? Hello, Quit.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly.
What
to
if
his
G-Man
chest. This was
died?
not
Would I
correct
react?
to the
I
meeting
would-
room. But
I'll be
Stanley
sad,
had
man.
felt the
G-Man's a
bucket
good character.
calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Bucket buddy.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left
Wattpad?
to
Oh my
go
god,
back
what?
to the meeting room.
No, you're gonna write fanfic
Said
about
the
Bucket Buddy and Stanley, are
Don't
you?
go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes.
Alright, so should
Good.
Said the
jump
bucket.
off the cargo lift?
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
No, I don't think so.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Alright, you didn't really say anything. You didn't really say
No,
anything.
stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley,
Oh no!
it was okay to bring the
Zadie
bucket
Boy
here.
gifted arcade.
Sadie
game on
boys!
Kickstarter.
Thank you for the arcade. Guys, W's in chat for Zed. Zadian? Boy? How do I say your name, bro? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket. I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Okay, this is new. Hello, Tina. Welcome, Tina. Tina, hi, Tina. Welcome to the stream, Tina. What's going on, Tina? Wait, what is this? Is this a bucket?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing
What
I'm
is-
showing you is a
It's like a
bucket.
nightclub.
Simple
What-
enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
It's like a flipping nightclub in here, man.
Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Is that a bucket, chat? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah? What if I pick no? I don't know, pick yes.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What? That look like a bucket? It's a hologram?
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Chat, is that a bucket, yes or no? Chat, is that a bucket, yes or no? It can't be two holograms in a row, right? Yes, no, no, yes, 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 yes.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not
Chat,
an actual.
come on now. It's a 3D printed bucket. Use your eyes.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
All right, chat. Is that a bucket? Is that a bucket, chat? Is that a bucket? Yes? All right, yo. What are the odds of 3 times it not being a bucket?
Correct.
Hey!
This is a bucket.
We got a bucket. We got one. We got one. Good job. Whoa!
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
It's a tractor. Is that a bucket? No, no. No, not a bucket. Yes?
Yes, it's bucket.
That's a bucket? Yeah? I mean, you could use it as a bucket. So maybe.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
You know what? We deserve that. No, I mean, chat, you deserve that. You're the crazy one. I was just...
Is this a bucket?
Is that a bucket? Is that one a bucket, chat? Yes? Yes? Alright. Hey! What?
This definitely is a bucket.
What? It is a bucket. What? How's a bucket? What?
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Alright, chat. Is this bucket 3D printed? Or is it a real bucket? Yes or no? That is not a real bucket? No? Alright.
Trick question. Both.
What the? How's it both? Come on now, man.
Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one.
Oh, no more.
Let's see. It should be around here somewhere.
No more, no more, no more. Wait, do I pick yes or no on this one? I'm gonna go pick yes.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here.
I like buttons.
And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket, when we both clearly know that a bucket is something.
I just
and
like
therefore
buttons, man.
Nothing could possibly be something.
Oh, you're breaking my mind.
In your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Do I believe, chat, do I believe nothing is a bucket? Yes or no? Is nothing a bucket? This is very important, man. Yeah? Okay.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't?
We're confusing him.
Moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence, and yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I?
I'm a bucket. I'm a bucket.
Stanley, I can't keep doing
Is he a
this.
bucket? Yes.
I'm losing myself. And
Yes, he's a
was
bucket.
all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No.
Okay, here we go.
No, 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 no. My bucket.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
The whole game was a bucket!
The game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea.
Everything!
Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets.
Yes,
okay?
yes, put the buckets back.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might
Good
do
idea.
to a person.
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Here we go.
I agree with that one. I agree. So we're going back with the buckets. All right, we just gotta make sure my bucket buddy's there, man. We just gotta make sure my bucket buddies.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone again.
There's my bucket buddy. And that concludes tonight's stream, everybody. Thank you for joining. And I'd like to say good night to you all. Not y'all. Good night to you all. It's not American. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to continue the rest of this game tomorrow. We have a bunch more doors to get through with the bucket. And a lot of secret endings. I'm going to bring up a list of all branching paths. So hopefully we could find all secret paths, because I know there's a lot of hidden ones in this game too. We're going to figure that one out tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you for joining, you guys. You had a great time, Chicky. Thank you. Good night. Good night, Leslie. Good night, Betty. Morbid, good night. I'm going to play you guys. Super Cat. Good night, Pamela. Good night, Morbid. Good night, you guys. Yes, Leslie. Good night. Volera. Claire, good night. Do the Mario bucket. Yeah, guys, do the Mario bucket.
And then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time.